Who to be a gooner standard? What's popping, peeps? This is called the inventory. Full-time look at the game against Manchester City, where we got done over. Arsenal 0, Manchester City 3. It was atrocious. It was a poor performance. And listen, I don't want to get on the players' backs. But at some stage, you got to talk the truth, innit? There was no fight in that team. The morale is low. Confidence is gone. It's... Look how I'm starting off the video. I'm starting it off on a bad note. I don't want to be that guy. You understand? I said it previously. I don't want to be the rant guy. You understand? But sometimes you got... It has to be said, innit? It has to be said about what the club is becoming. It's a shame, man, when I look back at things and how we've been, and we've been kind of spoiled as Arsenal fans. You understand? We've been spoiled. But me personally, because I've come from that an era where Arsenal were dead. You understand? We were rubbish when I started supporting them. Oh yeah, when I first started supporting them, actually we got to 3 FA Cup finals on the bounce. And back then, FA Cup finals was top draw. If you got to the FA Cup final, that was big things back then. So we were recognised, yes, in that sense, but we were still a poor team. We wasn't league, you know, we wasn't a league potential. There was no potential in the team in relation to winning the league at the time, the English League Division 1. So I've witnessed it. So I've seen the rise of Arsenal into what it is, and to now to what it's become. And it's sad to see, you know what I'm saying, the direction we was going in to where we are now is a million miles away, man. It's a million miles apart from where we was previously. Sometimes I'm just lost for words on what to say, because I love my club. This is why I'm doing all of these kind of things, because it gives me something. You know, it gives me something, like it gives you guys something as Arsenal fans too. But watching the present situation at Arsenal is heartbreaking. When I watched them players the other day, I thought to myself, what? We didn't do absolutely nothing against Manchester City. They bossed us from the minute one. Okay, actually in minute 1 we had an opportunity through Martinelli. And you just think if things went different at that point, maybe the game would have been different. But no, 30 seconds or so later, they've gone up the other side of the pitch and they've scored. And then the floodgates just opened. It's like, it's as usual, when we go behind, heads just drop. We just seem like we don't know what to do. It amazes me sometimes, you know. And like I said, I don't want to get in the players' backs. I really don't want to get on their backs. But thing is, when you cross that white line, it's you now. You know, you can't moan at the coaches and the backroom staff and all that. You've crossed that white line, and from you wearing that badge, from you wearing this badge here, yeah, you should show some pride, man. Martinelli is putting certain of our players to shame. Gabriel Martinelli is putting a lot of our footballers to shame, just through his heart and his will, his hunger, his grit, determination. He works well. He wants to do well. And you just get that from his performances, from what he does. You know, from what he shows, you just get that. Even when things are not going right for him, he's still trying to work. He's still closing down. He's still harassing. He does all of those things. And it's not just been over 1 game or 2 games. He's actually been doing this consistently since he's got opportunities in the team. Let's be honest. He's been doing it. But it's, I don't know. Sometimes I just, oh my days, man. It was horrible to watch. It was really horrible to watch because we didn't show nothing. Manchester City just stayed in 3rd gear as far as I'm concerned. If they kicked on, we could have been 4, 5, 6 in the first half. It wasn't because of Leno who pulled off a couple of blinding saves and that. But they stayed in 3rd gear. If they kicked into 4th and 5th and overdrive 6th, it would have been peak for us. It would have been peak. But luckily they had a little pity on us still. Maybe they laid back and that and whatever not. Game was over, you know what I'm saying, at 3-0. They knew we couldn't get back into this game now at 3-0. It's impossible for that Arsenal team, the way that things have been going, to get back into the game. Kevin Debruyne just masterclass. Assist and 2 goals he got in the game, you know. Masterclass, man. Masterclass performance. And I look at those players and I look at our players, and me, I'm one of them guys who don't gauge on other teams and players and whatever not. But that's just the competitive environment that we're in. We have to judge and look at the opponents that we're facing. And like when you're coming up against Kevin De Bruyne's and even Raheem Sterling's and Riyad Mahrez's and Fernandinho's and all them kind of players, man, you just, it's sad, man. It's sad to see. I had to put out this review because I just have to speak about how I feel about the game, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are feeling the same way about us. Where do we go from here? It's not, it's like I feel bad, and yeah, I feel really bad inside here, but it's not as it was previously. I don't feel the same way I did previously. I don't get as angry as I used to get, you know, because I kind of expect it. Now we've got to go on this mazy run now, this Christmas period run, where it could get a lot for us. We've got to face Everton, Bournemouth, Chelsea, Manchester United. I think we've got a game in between that somewhere, but just them four teams I just mentioned. We've got to go to Everton, we've got to go to Goodison Park and get a result. That's going to be very difficult because Duncan Ferguson's got them boys buoyed now since what's his name got sacked. Their manager got sacked. So that's going to be a tough task to go up there and win, or even just get a result, because we're going to be up for the game. Then we've got a Bournemouth, another team who have just got a big win at Chelsea. They've been low on form themselves, not winning many games or whatever not, but they've just won a big game at Stamford Bridge. So they're going to be up for it as well. They're going to be up for this thing. And then you're just facing Chelsea and Man United, and I know Chelsea's been, form's been as dipped of late, but even Chelsea, you know, we're gonna face a Chelsea side, and I guarantee you Chelsea are going to turn up for that game. I guarantee you Chelsea will turn up or do something within that game if we're not careful. I find it difficult to find where we're going to get points from, and that's why I can understand why a lot of us Arsenal fans are kind of worried about the present state, because we could be in a difficult position. No way can I see my club getting relegated, but we can be in a difficult position where we're juggling with all those kind of things, man. I've never known this as an Arsenal fan, never. Even when I was watching them in the 70s and early 80s, and the football wasn't that great and stuff. We're still doing things though. You understand? Even we'd get the odd good results here and there. We'd play. There'll be some fighting spirit at least. I don't know. Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne, yeah, man, top boy, man. It's got to be definitely top 3 Premier League footballers in this country at the moment. Got to be in that top 3 for me, because he's just different, man. Different footballer. I'd love to see them kind of footballers at Arsenal. But unless the board, and that leads onto the board and the recent storyline behind Mikel Arteta, you know, them speaking to Mikel Arteta about being our head coach, our manager, our new manager, and that. Now I'm not. I'll be totally honest with you. I'm not very happy. I'm not very inspired or excited or anything about that appointment. I'm not. But I will give the guy. I will back him because he'll be our manager. He'll be our manager, our head coach. So I'll back him. But I'm not excited by that, because I think that we need someone who's bigger than that now. You understand? We need to be acting and moving like a big club, and we're not doing that. That's what's disappointing, when you see other clubs do it and then we're just laying the thing, man. Come on now. But if he comes, you know, I'll be behind him and that, and I hope he can get something out of this group of players and gets whatever he needs to get, you know, to improve it, because we need improving. We definitely need some improvement, man. Confidence is really, I've never seen it like this before. Never have I seen our team like this. And it's kind of worrying. So yeah, the game finished 3-0. We didn't show nothing at all. So what can I say? What else can I say? We didn't do nothing. Man City did it all. And they took the foot off the gas as well. So what else can I say about this? I'll give credit to Martinelli and to Leno. And like I said, I'm not going to get on the players, the youngsters in particular, because they've come in and shown a little fight at least, you know what I'm saying? So all credit to them. So that's the game review. I know it's a bit of a waffler one, but sometimes that's the way it's just got to be. I've just got to speak freely and how it is, isn't it? So I will be back for our next fixture. I'll be doing the preview, which I call the framework, the match ammunition, the halftime waiting room, and the full-time inventory. All my links are below for all my socials, if you guys want to go and check that out as well. Onwards and upwards. This is the full-time inventory, where it finished Arsenal 0, Manchester City 3. Who to be a Gooner standard, fulfill your true potential. Peace.